Lorraine Francis with Cadiz Collaboration, and we're super excited today because we're actually in our conference room, and we just get so many great products from different manufacturers, and they really make our life easy. So today we're going to feature Cosentino, which is an incredible manufacturer that's out of Spain, and they were, I think they started in 1945, and it was by two brothers, or two friends, Eduardo, I think Cosentino, and another Eduardo Junto. And we have some amazing reps. So we have Villian, and then we also have Ruby, help us on the residential side and on the commercial side. And Cosentino has a different line. So they actually started with this silestone. It was a little less expensive. And I think that started like 1999 or something like that. But it's just like these great, so it's solid surface material. So, but I think they're just really innovative. And I think actually just in Europe in general, a lot of the solid surface made overseas is kind of just more, to me it's like more innovative. The technology, the actual sustainability commitment by the company is like this company does incredible stuff. And I think they started in Macel in Spain, M-A-C-A-E-L. But so silestone comes in different thicknesses. So it has a really like a thin plate one that could be used, and then it also goes into all 3/4 inch material, which could be used for countertops. And somehow we actually really love the Decton. So Decton was kind of more of an innovation stone that they created that was a little bit thicker, but also could be used outdoors. And I think just in all European companies, they just like, their marketing is amazing. So like this is their Detra's new line, the Pietra Code. And even just looking at these, I think the issue with some of these solid surfaces is that it's kind of a digital print look, so it doesn't always look like great stone. And they've done like an amazing job, like looking at the texture. And if you kind of zoom into this, it really kind of shows how it really looks like a travertine and how beautiful it is, but it's also consistent. And then on the back, which we love about their product, they just kind of show the entire slab, which is amazing. And this comes in so many various thicknesses, so it can be used for like walls in a shower. So we just used something in glossy for a residential shower that was actually really fabulous. It was actually a master in this really large house, and they just did a really good job, and even with the glossy. But I think it's really the texture of this and kind of the look of like a true Calicata is really consistent, and just the price. I mean, true Calicata is probably $150 a square foot or $90 a square foot, and this might be $30 a square foot. And I think where we try to kind of blend it, because sometimes you could use the really thin sheets, which could be 20-25, and then going up to 30 for the thicker 3/4 inch. So you kind of like mix it up in a environment. And it looks like also with Decton, they kind of just launched this new thing, Yukiko. Oh, yeah, Yukiko, which is kind of like a cute little name. They just have this whole thing of it's a Japanese, like living in the moment, detached from the bothers of life, the floating world. And I think they always collaborate with these amazing European designers. But even just kind of seeing the beauty of this kind of bathroom. So they're doing these really linear panels that kind of have these ribbings, which is really beautiful. I don't have a sample of that, but I have a sample of kind of another one that's kind of a similar color. But it really kind of has this versatility, which is great to use in a bathroom. And whether it's for a hotel or for a residential, I think this is kind of just a really great, I feel like I have a bigger kitchen, but it kind of just has this beautiful feel and kind of, diversifying whether you're using wood and the solid surface on the stone and the texture on the bottom, and just kind of really has a really warm, lovely feel. So we love that. And I think what's also great about them is this is kind of like, we always use black stone, and these are like 3 different blacks that they have, but it goes from gray. I know it's kind of hard to see in the beautiful texture, but I think even like this one has a very mottled feel, and these are all kind of a suede finish. And I think we're not really a big polished stone design firm. We like to use a lot of natural textures, and I think this suede finish kind of just gives a really natural feel. And I think it kind of works from kind of wanting to have something with a little bit more, detail and scoring to be more like a natural stone, so you get to see that slab again. But it has this really beautiful like rivulets of the gold in there. Or if we just want to go completely, to a dark black with the texture, I think these are really, really attractive choices. And I think what I love about Cosentino is like they distribute all around the United States, and I think actually, if we can't find something in stock in LA, they might have something in stock in Dallas or something like that. And it's been really easy to bring that to different projects that we do nationwide. And I think also some other things that we haven't really used them, but I'm kind of thinking about this for a current project, is they're also starting to make these silestone counters. So it's kind of a one-piece unit that has the sink embedded in it. So it's like some stuff that we're just going to price out. We have actually a beautiful house we're doing in the Hollywood Hills, and this could be a great alternative that's still something that's semi-custom and not completely custom. So we're going to look into that. So I'm going to call Lilian about that for the residential. And I think kind of the last thing to show was also, you know, a little bit more on this industrial side. This is something that kind of has a little bit more of, you know, metallic look. You know, that could be really interesting. So it's almost like has a true patina already to it. And then you kind of see how, you know, it kind of goes a little bit on the slab. So, but it has a nice industrial look. And I think on the lighter side, this is a white that also is kind of a lunar industrial feel, which is actually just really nice because not everything has to be, you know, making it look like marble. They don't really have a lot of ton of colors, but we actually, you know, love that other color. They have another green. So I think kind of, you know, that's probably one thing that, you know, we'd want to play with a little bit more color so it adds a little more variety. But I think this is just like one of the products we love, and we love our, you know, sales reps, and we love the company, and we love really their commitment to sustainability and kind of being a little bit European. I think they have like an innovation, thoughtful step forward. So we'll kind of continue to use it and see how they're going. I'm actually going to probably go to Spain this year, so I'm probably going to stop by and kind of see some of the factory, and I'm probably going to go to Salone in Milan, which is actually a great design event, and they'll have kind of a big, you know, like, you know, showroom and everything like that. So it'll be really good to see what's kind of happening in innovation, because I think actually seeing it installed and tactile is really what kind of makes it sing, and it really helps the designer to know what we can do with it and what we can't do with it. So that's really helpful. But I think it's a, you know, it's economical. It's usually very much in stock, and it's really helps us out on a lot of different projects from hotels to high-end residential. So thank you. We'll kind of share another product in the next coming up weeks.